Hello, thank you for joining me. So as promised, this is the second part of the full moon in Capricorn reading, so part 2, and it's Monday the 3rd of July. So let's see what comes out. If you didn't see part 1, that was yesterday, so please do go back and have a look. Oh, one's just fallen out. That obviously wanted to be heard, didn't it? So we've got swords today, we've got the 10 and we've got the 6. Now on reflection, this doesn't look like the cheeriest of scenarios, does it? But 10's of an ending. So let's just take a little look at this one here for a moment. No one really wants to feel like that, do they? And sometimes, as say, the full moon is about letting go of stuff. Yesterday we were saying about being a little bit scared of and hanging on for fear. I kind of feel like this is the realization of actually pushing through that fear and making the endings that are needed. It can be painful. Obviously swords stuck in you like that probably would be painful, wouldn't it? But swords denote our minds and our thoughts and our mental energy, and that can really drag us down. So I feel like that there is a sense here that we're a little bit spent, as in, right, we've had to do some stuff that's been quite tough. But the 6 of Swords is denoting kind of like progression and moving on, because this lady is just letting go of stuff here, isn't she? She's dropping all those swords and moving towards the light, and you can see the light there too, can't you? When we're moving towards a lighter, happier energy, it takes a bit of time for that sort of to make us feel better, but it is on the right path. We are going on the right path. And I do feel like the crows here, sometimes the crows can kind of be at the person in these cards, but I really feel like this one here is sitting with the lady, almost as if he's been sent down to give a symbol or guidance in some way that you're doing the right thing. And I feel like these crows here are going with this person on their path. So I feel the message there is from Spirit that you're not on your own, and that you do have guidance and help around you here and here when you need it. So if you need help, if you need guidance, just ask for it and you will get those symbols and signs to point you in the right direction. So, as I said, yesterday was all about what would happen if we didn't do what we needed to do and move on in our lives. It would keep us to stagnate and stay in the same place and never grow. So I feel like this is the step up, that we have actually done what we needed to do and we are now moving in the right direction. But what I would like to say here is be a bit gentle with yourself, because if there are big changes in your life or big endings, or you're aware that, you know, things are going to change quite dramatically, it's a lot to take on and it's a lot to think through, and it can be quite overwhelming, especially if you don't have all the answers. When we're moving into a new place, when we're in that transformation stage, it does take time. And you know, you don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to know exactly what's going to be happening in the next year or so, but you just, if you've got that feeling within you that you're on the right path, that's all you need to work on, okay? And I do also think that, you know, having so many swords can bring us down a little bit. So your energy might be a bit lower than it needs to be, than it normally is. So if that's the case, again, just be gentle with yourself and just be mindful of the thoughts that are coming into your head when you're feeling a bit low, because that's when our mind doesn't always help us in those situations, and we can hear quite unkind thoughts about ourselves and others when we're feeling a bit low. So just be aware of that, and just try and, you know, move on any negative thoughts that are coming into your mind at this point. So I wasn't going to, but I'm actually going to draw an angel card, because I kind of feel like I said to you that there's guidance all around us. So I thought, you know what, as soon as I've got them right here, I'll just take them out of the pack, and I will give an angel card message as well, just to finish off this full moon in Capricorn reading that we've had over the last couple of days. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Ariel, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer and meditation. So that's actually an extra message about, you know, if your thought processes are changing, open your mind up and allow spirit to help you. That's a lovely message actually, but again, it's incorporating that idea of changing, isn't it? Changing the world you're living in and changing your views of it, which pretty much sums up why we've had to do these endings and moving towards new beginnings right now. Okay, I hope that helped you. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. I'm here every day, so I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you, and I hope to see you then. Okay, bye for now.